Hi everyone, welcome to this video. So this is me, Athar from Creator Acquisition, and today I'm going to show you a completely new method which anyone can use, like any service-based business, whether you are like an agency owner, whether you are an online coach, or whether you are selling anything as an online service, or like whether you are any kind of online business who are trying to sell any kind of service, then this video is for you. So this is like a completely new method which is helping ton of people right now get a lot of clients, and that too completely inbound and completely automated. Okay, so couple of things, like this is not a new method. This method has been used by all your favorite gurus to sign clients. So it's only now when people have started noticing this method, which a lot of gurus do to sign clients, but no one noticed that. So yeah, so this is the method which I call a creator acquisition method. Before moving into like what creator acquisition method is, so just to let you know, like this method has been working for even our clients. So like in our creator acquisition, we exactly teach this method on how you can sign clients. So just to let you know, like m- this is like Marcus John, who signed a client for like around $1,300 with 70% profit, just using this method, what we call a creator acquisition method. Same goes for Tanish Reddy. So closed the client for $3,000 and he collected like $1,400 cash. So just to let you know, this is like this is the people in our program who have just recently started using this method and who have just started growing their online service based business, whether it's a agency, whether it's a consulting business or whatever. Okay, so I won't say that this is like a completely new method, because a lot of your favorite gurus or like the people whom you watch on YouTube and buy their courses use this method. But just to let you know, this method can be used by anyone and it has the best leverage, because all you got to do is just create content. So I'll just explain how this method works. Okay. So first of all, if you are currently running any kind of agency or like any kind of coaching business or whatever kind of service based business you are running, so the major problem currently you guys must be facing is like obviously getting more clients. Getting more clients is getting difficult because due to a lot of competition, there are a lot of people now in your space, in your niche, who are doing the same thing which you are doing, who are providing the same service, who are providing the same offer. Like people earlier back in the time used to say like you need to create the best offer so that you could stand out. But now even there are multiple people who are competing with the best offer. So there's something which needs to separate them, right? So that is what we will be talking about. But this is like the standard standard model of any kind of agency or like a coaching business, where you need to scale. So you need, like, if you need to scale, you need additional staff and additional team members. But to get additional team members, you need additional revenue, and to get additional revenue, you need new clients. So you stuck in this loop, and in the end you get burnout and you face this stagnation. So this must be happening with a lot of you who are trying to scale your agency, but but they aren't able to scale the agency because of this, which is like the burnout and stagnation they face, because all the time they want to scale, but for scaling their agency they need new people, and to hire new people they need they need more revenue, and to get more revenue they need new clients, and they stuck in this loop, and they never ever able to escape this burnout loop. Okay, so this is a lot of you who are like stuck in this, because you want to scale your business, you want to scale your service based business, but you aren't able to, because either you are stuck in this loop, or either you are just facing the very simple problem, which is of not getting quality leads, or not getting people who are actually interested into your services, who are actually ready to give you their all, who are actually interested in giving you all their hard earned money just so that you could solve a problem for them. So either you are facing the problem that you aren't getting people who are actually interested in buying your services, who are actually interested in like giving their hard earned money to you so that you could solve their problem. There could be couple of reasons why people don't trust you, because now in online space so many people are pitching the same service, so it's hard to build trust, and the best way to build trust is creating content. Okay, so that is what a creator acquisition method is all about. So in short, like creator acquisition method is using advanced methods to attract clients by creating content and leveraging automated systems for efficient acquisition. So in our creator acquisition program, we exactly teach this, like how you could create content and leverage automated systems for client acquisition, so that you don't need to sit and find clients on your own. You don't need to do any kind of manual outreach. All you just need to do is position yourself as a contentpreneur. I will let you know what is contentpreneur, but you just need to position yourself as an authority figure in the market, create content, and create an automated funnel which gives you client on completely automated basis. Okay, so this is what we will gonna talk about. So become a contentpreneur. So if you are an agency owner, if you are like a coach, consultant, any kind of service based business, copywriter, whatever you are selling online, whatever any kind of service which you are selling online, I would say to become a contentpreneur. Because what contentpreneur is he is anyone who is a businessman, but he also creates content around his business so that he could attract clients online. Okay, so in short, contentpreneur is someone who creates content around their service and offer, and then he gets clients. As simple as that. Okay, so nowadays, any video which you watch on YouTube is like a VSL. VSL is any video which is meant to sell any service, or any video which is created just to which any video which is created with the purpose of selling their services or selling their offer. Okay, so this is what a VSL is. So like the video which you are watching right now is also like a VSL, because I might be selling something after this video. I might have something. Okay, any of your favorite guru whom you watch on YouTube is creating videos so that they could sell their course, they could sell their coaching program or whatever. Okay, so you need to become a contentpreneur. And as I said, like this has been getting used by a lot of your favorite gurus from like past 5 to 6 years, but you guys might not have noticed it. So here are some of your favorite contentpreneurs whom you might be consuming on YouTube, but you don't know like they are contentpreneurs. So like obviously you know this person. The first one, he is Iman Gadzi. Has been creating content, and through his content he is selling all his courses, SaaS, or whatever he wants to sell, just by creating content. It's all about attention. The attention economy works exactly in this way. The more attention you can get on your offer, or get on your service, or get on your uh, YouTube channel, or wherever like you are trying to sell your product or service, the more attention you get, the easier it will become to sell your product or service. So because Iman Gadzi, like because Iman Gadzi on like consistent basis generates so much of attention into his YouTube channel or into his YouTube videos, that is the reason why he is able to sell his services so efficiently, so easily. Same goes for the second person, a very big person when it comes to in the like self improvement niche. He is Hamza. So he also creates content and eventually sells his products or services. If you don't know him, then you can just go and check him out. So he sells his like consulting, his group consulting through a school community. But how is he doing that? By creating free value, or by creating content on YouTube on a consistent basis. Same goes for Alex Hormozy. You might be knowing him for from a long time, because he's quite famous in like the marketing niche, and like he also currently creating content to acquire clients. Okay, so just to let you know, like this is how the content framework works. So you content, you establish brand presence, Once you establish a brand presence, people start perceiving you positively, which eventually builds trust, and then eventually people buy your products and services, and therefore you create more content around your product and service. Make sense? So this is the method which all your favorite gurus use to acquire clients, and nowadays a lot of people are using this to acquire clients because there's no way to differentiate yourself even if you have best offer, best service and everything, because there are so many people who could do the same thing. So the only way they could differentiate themselves from others is by building a personal brand, or by creating content and becoming a contentpreneur. Okay, so creating content which nurtures their audience and eventually helps them sell their services is now very ideal. So this is the thing. And as you will notice, by creating content, they aren't focusing on any kind of niche because they become niche themselves. So thing which they talks of, so topics which they talk about in their content, or the things which they discuss in their YouTube videos, eventually make them create a separate niche. Iman talks about starting an SMMA agency, but in total, he's talking about a broad niche which is making money online. And whoever will watch Iman, and whoever is interested in making money online and he is watching Iman, he will eventually go and buy his SMMA course or his SMMA info product or whatever he is selling. Okay, same goes for Alex Formosi. He talks about marketing, so whoever will be interested in his content or his value will buy his products or services. It's not important like what niche they are focusing, but they have created their own unique mechanism by just creating videos about what they know themselves. Now, we will talk about the acquisition principle. So, how this acquisition principle works? It's the four-step process which is required to acquire clients. It goes for any service-based business, any online business which requires to get clients or which requires to get coaching clients, consulting clients, whatever kind of service-based business it is. Okay, so it works in these four steps, which is attention, owning attention, educating your prospects, and then converting. Okay, so you should have these four things dialed up in your client acquisition process if you actually need to acquire clients, which is attention, owning attention, educating them, and converting them. So I will show you how this thing works in detail, but for now you can just understand how all this thing works. Okay, so our creator acquisition method includes the two types of acquisition processes which any service-based business or coaching or consulting business can use to acquire clients. Number one is YouTube organic funnel. So acquiring clients organically through YouTube. So this is the main funnel which we will focus on. But since you are starting out, you might not be having that much of leverage through your content because you are just starting out, you haven't even created your first YouTube video, so you might not have that much of leverage. So that is why we use the second acquisition process as well, which is we call AI acquisition system, which consists of two things, which is cold outreach and paid ads acquisition. So you can completely automate these two process so that you could start acquiring clients and then start sending all the attention to your main YouTube channel. Okay, so this is the thing. So first we will discuss like the YouTube organic funnel. So YouTube organic funnel is quite easy if you are in the service based business space. Either you are selling coaching, consulting, copywriting, agency, whatever niche you are. If it's any kind of service, all you do is, all we help people do is, or like all you could do is like generate content ideas, and like it's not that tough that you need to create, uh, and it's not hard to generate ideas because that is what we exactly teach. And I'll also show you in my coming videos that how you could generate ideas around your niche or around your business in through YouTube and eventually create videos about it, and eventually direct all the attention to your product or service. Okay, and this is like a very low effort content. You don't need like a lot of things if you need to create this type of content. Like just you can see right now me, so just for now, so for example you can see me now, I'm creating content just sitting and sharing my screen and showing you this Miro board or showing you this flowchart. Okay, because as a business owner, you might not have so much of time to create content in like a perfect way, or like using DSLR, using the perfect editor, editing videos like Mr. Beast. You might not have that much of time. So that is why creating raw videos like this, where you are just sitting and talking about what you know, can eventually help you get a lot of clients. Okay, so it's about creating content, and you can generate ideas using AI, create low effort content like this, talking about your expertise. Okay, create content and eventually sell your service or product. So this is like, if we will see this from like a basic overview, but if we go in detail, this is how you need to create your whole funnel, so that you could attract clients from creating content on YouTube and eventually make them buy your products or services. Okay, so eventually what you need to do is, like, if you want to reach from your current situation to your ideal situation, in your YouTube funnel, you need these three things, which is nurturing mechanism, traffic mechanism, and conversion mechanism. Okay. So nurturing mechanism is all the content which you will put to build trust from your audience, or build, or or in a way to nurture your audience. So creating content like this will build trust, will nurture you, and eventually you will move into the next step of buying my service or product. Make sense? So nurturing mechanisms include content ideas, creating systems so that you could create content on a consistent basis, eventually creating flowcharts like this, Miro boards, and creating explainer videos like this. So all these things comes under the nurturing mechanism. So these are the things through which you will be able to nurture your audience, and will eventually build trust from your audience. So, in nutshell, the nurturing mechanism is only talking about creating content so that you could build trust on YouTube. Once you have built trust, then it's about traffic mechanism. So all the attention you are getting on your content. Okay, so all the attention you are getting onto your content, you need to direct it to somewhere so that people could actually move into your funnel and eventually buy your product or service. So, for that, there are traffic mechanisms like community, which we highly focus on, lead magnets, systems. Okay. So, how this thing works is, like, suppose I am creating this video, and as you have seen, all these people, like a lot of people direct all the attention they get through their content into like some kind of free community. So that is the method which is working best right now. So what you need to do, if you are like running a coaching business, SMMA, agency model, copywriting business, whatever, just create content and direct it to a community. Because once you direct it to a community, now not only you have generated attention, but you have also owned it. So as I have just discussed above about the acquisition principles, which is gaining attention, then owning the attention, then eventually educating them and converting them as your client. Okay, so this would require all the four steps. So first, you have gained their attention through nurturing them through your content. Then to own their attention, you are directing them to a community, free community. So you could just put the link of your free community in the end of the video, and you can just give the call to action to just join your free community. And once they are at part of your free community, provide them with more resources like more lead magnets, give them a reason to join your free community. That is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so once they are a part of your free community, then you could just place a setter in your community. So a setter is someone like an appointment setter who can just you can just hire an appointment setter and place them in your community, who will be responsible just to DM those people whoever joined your community, and eventually make them book a call with you. Okay, this is one way. Second way is like uh, creating VSLs in your community, or like providing them with more knowledge and giving them some like kind of consultation calls, weekly calls, so that people can also get more nurtured. And once they are start getting nurtured through your content, through your lead magnets, through your appointment setter who is DMing them, then eventually it won't be a tough job for you to book a call, because a setter would be responsible to book a call. He or she would be responsible to DM all your community members and make them book a call with you. if they're interested in your service or product what you are trying to sell. Second thing is like the VSL. You could create you could like do weekly calls where you are doing like a webinar or something where you are explaining your services, and at the end of the webinar you can give a call to action to book a call with you, and from where you can close them as your client. And also you could do retargeting ads, which is running ads. This paid ads, this requires in the paid ads method. Okay, so I will, in the coming videos I will explain all these things in detail. Okay, so these are the methods through which you can acquire clients. And the best part is, if you are using this method, the trust which your client will have upon your services would be very high, because they have already got nurtured through your content. Plus when they are in your community, they are also gaining more trust, because as they are in your community, uh, they would be getting nurtured through your lead magnets, through your VSLs, through your other tools and assets, so that they will build more trust upon your service. And eventually now you also have like a conversion mechanism, which is like placing a setter, doing retargeting ads, doing weekly VSLs or like webinars where you are explaining your services in detail, and in the end you are giving the call to action to buy your main high ticket service or product. Okay, so I will also explain you like how to create a high ticket offer and all of those things. But right now we are just talking about the acquisition part, because this could work for any kind of product or service, either it's high ticket or low ticket. You just need to create systems and right kind of workflows and funnels around your business so that you could acquire clients completely automated. Now, when it comes to AI acquisition system, which is like our second part, so we don't give much emphasis on this when you are just starting out, because you might not have this right budget to invest in all of these things. So if you are just starting out, we might say that you could go for cold DMs or like the cold outreach, for which we use this method where we help you message 500 people every single day using our setters and automations. Okay, so in this way, like, you can reach out to 500 people every single day, and then direct all the attention to your VSL or your YouTube videos, from where the conversion happens on a completely automated way. Okay, which I have just shown you here. Okay, so what you could do is like, this is like the organic method, but you could also reach out to people on Instagram and Facebook and other social media platforms. Send them the free VSL, and direct all that attention into YouTube, and from here everything's gonna work on a completely automated basis. So this is like for the cold outreach. Okay, so here also we are using the same acquisition principle, which is like gaining attention through DMs, then owning that attention by sending them to your YouTube video, and from there to your community. And once they are at your community, they will obviously will be educated through your videos and your other lead magnets, and eventually you'll be able to sell them your service or product, because now they are completely nurtured and they will become a highly warm lead. Okay, so we also talk about like tracking all your outreach, because a lot of people don't do this. So you really need to track your outreach, like how many people you are reaching out every single day, how many people are responding, how many people are positively responding, how many VSLs you are sending, and like how many calls you are getting booked. Okay, so you need to track each and everything. So if you want this kind of tracking sheet which helps you track all your data, then what you can do is like, just go and like book a call, like just go and join my free community. There I provide this tracking sheet for completely free. And the second method, which is quite popular, is the paid ads method. So if you have some kind of budget and you are already creating content through using this YouTube organic funnel, then you can also start implementing paid ads, because it will also enhance your organic content. It will also enhance your reach in organic content. So what you could do is like, this is the basic method, which basic funnel which we use, is like running paid ads collecting their email and phone numbers and giving and running the automated sequences of email and SMS in the backend, and eventually directing them to the VSL. From there, they either book a call, or if they don't book a call, they will be redirected to your group or like your more content assets. And in the backend, they will also be receiving automated email and text messages, because this is the whole funnel which we created. It also works on a completely automated basis, and this is the two methods which you can use if you want to use AI to acquire clients. But this thing won't work without you having a YouTube organic funnel. Okay, so always keep your YouTube organic funnel as a priority. And to enhance your YouTube organic funnel, you can use cold outreach and paid ads acquisition to enhance the reach which you are getting in your organic YouTube funnel. Make sense? This is like the whole funnel which we implement in our program creator acquisition. So if you are interested, so if you want all these things to be implemented in your business, then you can just simply go and book a call from the link in the description. And if you need more value, if you need like the tracking sheets and all these miro boards and all these lucid charts which I'll be discussing in my coming up videos, then you can just join my free WhatsApp community. And yeah, that is it, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day.